It's Monday, so that means it's time to look at the weekend box office report, and this week there is no change in the top two spots. Jurassic World has once again repeated as the #1 film at the box office, taking in $60 million on its second weekend, a nearly 60% drop, but good enough to bring the film's worldwide total up to an incredible $932 million, just a roar away from the billion-dollar club. Meanwhile, Pixar's Incredibles 2 again takes the #2 spot, but closes the gap with Jurassic World, taking in over $45 million, just a 43% drop from last week, which brings the worldwide total of the animated sequel up to over $646 million. In the #3 spot is Sicario: Day of the Soldado, which exceeded expectations, taking in $19 million on its opening weekend. In the 4th spot, the basketball comedy Uncle Drew made $15.5 million, and rounding out the top 5 is Ocean's 8, taking another $8 million to stay in the top 5 for the 4th straight week and bringing its total up to $210 million on just a $70 million budget. Not a lot of surprises there. I think most of us knew Jurassic World would again be #1, Incredibles 2 would again be #2. But what's neat is seeing that with that nearly 60% drop and Incredibles 2 only 40-something% drop, it's closed the gap. Like Incredibles 2 only came in $15 million behind Jurassic World. It is possible, however unlikely, that we might actually see Incredibles 2 hopscotch over Jurassic World at next week's box office. Now, of course, neither of them will be the #1 film. Obviously, next weekend, the #1 film will be Ant-Man and the Wasp. So you'll probably see Ant-Man and the Wasp in #1, Jurassic World #2, and Incredibles 2 at #3 next week. Although, don't be completely surprised. Like I said, if Incredibles 2 doesn't hopscotch over Jurassic World to take that #2 spot next weekend. Let's see what kind of legs it has. Also, Sicario: Day of the Soldado. I was not happy with the film. I'll be honest with you, I didn't like it. You can see my review for it, it's up now. But they were expecting somewhere between $10 and $13 million for the opening weekend. So coming in at $19 million opening weekend, that's got to make them happy.